Sit down. Today we're reviewing a platform and the audience it built. The platform is Pump.fun. The audience is a particular subspecies of crypto user who calls himself a degen with pride, as though the word does not literally mean degenerate. Let me describe what Pump.fun actually is in plain language, because the platform's own marketing is beautiful, and I want you to hear it without the marketing code. Pump.fun is a website where anyone can launch a new cryptocurrency in under 30 seconds by uploading an image and typing a name. No due diligence, no audit, no team reveal, no white paper, no registration. To Sol in a wallet and a sense of humor is the entire barrier to entry. Since launch, the platform has facilitated the creation of over 12 million tokens. 12 million. For reference, the number of publicly traded companies on every stock exchange on Earth combined is around 50,000. Pump.fun has created 240 times more tradable assets than the entire regulated global equity market. In 2 years, with a team of about a dozen people. In 2025, the blockchain analytics firm Solidus Labs analyzed over 7 million tokens launched on Pump.fun between January 2024 and March 2025. The finding of that report is the receipt that every Pump.fun defender will spend the rest of their life arguing against. 98.6%. Of the tokens studied, 98.6% exhibited signs of being rug pulls or pump and dumps. Fewer than 100,000 tokens out of 7 million retained any meaningful liquidity. The other 6,900,000 went to zero. 6,900,000. And on the partner DEX, Radium, where most Pump.fun graduates end up, 93% of liquidity pools also showed signs of soft rug pulls, where the developer quietly pulled liquidity without warning. The median rug pull was about $2,800. The largest was 1.9 million. Not per year, per rug pull. Pump.fun did not accidentally enable this. The platform's business model is directly enhanced by the failure rate. Every single one of those 6.9 million rug pulled tokens generated platform fees on the way up. Pump.fun became the first Solana application in history to cross $1 billion in cumulative revenue. Most of that revenue came from tokens that now have zero holders and zero price. The platform thrives when the audience loses. And the audience loses constantly. A 2025 internal metric the founders themselves used in marketing materials was that fewer than 1 in 200 Pump.fun tokens graduates to a real liquidity pool on Radium. Graduation, the minimum threshold for being called a real token at all, happens to less than 0.5% of launches. The other 99.5% is the business. Now let me talk about the audience, because the platform alone is not the story. The audience is the story. Pump.fun could not exist without a specific personality type in large numbers. The Pump.fun degen is a particular kind of man. He refreshes the new launches page the way a slot machine player pulls the lever. He sees a coin named after a cartoon animal, a Trump family member, a celebrity who would sue if they knew, or a meme from 48 hours ago. He buys within seconds of launch. He watches the bonding curve climb. He posts "Swag me" in the Telegram. He takes a screenshot of the green candle. He goes to bed. He wakes up to discover the developer has sold everything. The chart is at zero. The Telegram is archived. The Twitter account that promoted the token is locked. He does not stop. He opens Pump.fun. He refreshes new launches. Within 3 minutes, he is in the next one. This is not addiction-adjacent behavior. This is textbook addiction behavior wearing crypto vocabulary. The defense the degen offers is always the same. It's just for fun. I only play with money I can afford to lose. The trouble with this defense is that it describes a recreational gambler, and the degen is not gambling. He is depositing. Every cycle, every refresh. The money is not recreationally lost. It is systematically extracted on a predictable cadence by a platform that profits from every rotation regardless of outcome. Here's the autopsy. The Pump.fun model is the purest expression of a business idea that has existed in every cycle of crypto. The idea is retail loves volume. Retail does not verify. Retail will ape into anything that looks like it is pumping, and if you make the launching of fresh new tokens cheap and frictionless, you will have an infinite supply of tokens for retail to ape into. The revenue model is fees on every transaction. The product is friction removal. In early 2026, the Solana memecoin flywheel that Pump.fun was built on collapsed. Weekly DEX volume on Solana fell 62% in 3 weeks. Daily network revenue dropped 79%. Pump.fun's own revenue went from $664 million annualized to $98 million annualized. An 85% decline in less than a quarter. The degens did not decide to stop gambling. The gambling decided to stop paying out. And Anatoly Yakovenko, the co-founder of Solana, the chain on which all of this runs, went on record calling memecoins digital slop with no intrinsic value. The architect of the infrastructure that hosts Pump.fun publicly told his own audience they were wasting their money. That is the single clearest signal I have ever seen in this industry of a builder trying to get a product he created to survive without the customer base he accidentally attracted. Here's what you take with you. The first and most important lesson is that platforms which profit from their users' losses are not broken. They are working exactly as designed. Pump.fun is not a failed experiment in democratized finance. It is a successful experiment in industrialized speculation. The fact that 6.9 million tokens went to zero is the business model, not the side effect. The second lesson is for the degens specifically. If you recognize yourself in the description I gave earlier, you do not have a bad strategy. You have a relationship with a slot machine. Your strategy is not the problem. The machine is not the problem. The relationship is the problem. You will not outplay it by picking the right cat coin. The machine does not care which coin you pick, because the machine wins on every rotation regardless. The third lesson is for everyone else. When you see a chart of Solana's network revenue or Pump.fun's fee revenue and you see the word growth next to them, zoom out. Most of that growth was 6 million failed tokens. Most of it was retail losing money at a pace fast enough to generate impressive statistics. Growth in the Pump.fun sense is not the same word as growth in the sense of a business that is actually building something. One is a flywheel. One is a grinder. This is not financial advice. This is experience. There is a difference.